What's going on, guys? Anti-hipster indie nerd here, and today I'm bringing you a unique type of video. We're gonna send this back to like 2010s YouTube, so cue that lo-fi music. This probably won't be long, but I thought it would be fun to go through a couple rare and unique items in my music collection, because I realized I have a couple. A couple of them will be pictures that I'll show you, artists that I've met, and then I also have a couple physical things. So let's just hop right into this. Starting off with this, It Was Written CD by Nas. It looks just like a normal It Was Written CD, but when you open it, you get this message. To Malika, with love always, Nas. I have no idea who Malika is, but I know this is a valid Nas signature, and it's crazy because I got this CD for I think like $3 at a record store by my house. So pretty crazy to get a signed CD for that cheap. I don't think the store knew that they had a signed Nas CD sitting in their warehouse, but yeah, I got this. If you know who Malika is, then maybe drop a comment, or if you're like into the internet investigation sort of scene, let's see if we can figure out who she is. And I don't know why she doesn't have her CD anymore, but yeah, if there are any references to a Malika in Nas's music, or I don't know, if you know more than I do, then maybe we can try and figure out who this person is. But really cool to have this in my collection and get it for so cheap, because it was completely unexpected, and I don't even know if the record store would have sold it to me had they known there was an autograph in here. Moving on to this picture. A few years ago, back in December 2021, I met Caroline Polachek, and she was so down-to-earth, cool, and humble. Me and a couple friends got VIP tickets to sit at the top and watch her concert from above. It was really, really cool to see all the effects and everything, and she is an amazing live performer. I definitely recommend to go see her if you haven't. But after the concert, we waited outside in the blistering cold for like an hour and a half. We were debating going home for a little bit because we didn't know if she was gonna come out this way, but it was a pretty small venue, so we did hold out the wait. And eventually she came out, and we talked to her for like 15 minutes about music. Forget who she toured with, but at the end of her concert, she did a cover of Teardrop by Massive Attack, and I didn't even know that was an influence on her music. Hearing that song now, I can hear the Massive Attack influence, but I feel like that's not one that would just like pop into someone's head. Anyway, I got this picture with her. She was super cool. Definitely go see her live if you can. Yeah. And another picture with none other than JID, who has blown up since this picture was taken. Want to give a shout out to my buddy Ryan, who's my friend in this picture. He helped me get a signed item, which I'll show you in a little bit. But yeah, we were able to get this picture with Jid. I think this was May 2019, and we were in Cleveland, and this was before he really blew up. It was around the time he was starting to blow up. I think it was like right after DiCaprio 2 came out, and yeah. It wasn't a small venue, but it wasn't big. It was like medium sized in this ballroom. But we waited outside for a while. Everyone wanted a picture with Jid. There were some people that talked to him. There was this one guy I'll never forget. He went up, and I guess he was like an up and coming rapper himself, and he rapped like a whole verse for Jid, and I don't really know how Jid reacted to it. He was just like, cool, man. But that was pretty crazy to see. But yeah, super, super cool to have this picture with Jid, especially after all the popularity he's gotten over the years. So super cool to meet him. He's also super humble and down to earth. I didn't get to talk to him for as long. I think he was pretty exhausted after the show, but yeah, super cool guy. Relating to that, I got this signed shirt from him. Haven't worn it since the day of the concert, but my friend Ryan, who I mentioned earlier, we pushed to the front of the stage, and we had to like truck through like 15 people to get up there and reach and get Jid to sign the shirt. So it's so cool to have this. I'm sure I will have it hung up in my man cave one day or something, but yeah, so just a couple cool things in my music library that I wanted to show you. I promise all of it's real. It's not an April Fool's joke. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't do an extensive search of what else I had, but I think those are probably like the rarest things. So yeah, just wanted to share those with you guys. I will catch you in the next one. See you later.